looks the same. So 20 minutes.
We're live from North Adelaide Lacrosse Field tonight. Joining me for the pre-game, maybe a pre-game chat, analysis, Luke Keesing.
How you going?
How are you, Luke?
Good. Cold.
So being a former coach, opposing coach, I guess you would say, against these two teams, what's it look like for tonight?
Yeah, well, from the limited games that I've seen this year, I know Brighton are perennially dominant in this league, but I've heard Wilderness have had a few good games of recent days. Recent draw against Woodville and a win against Glenelg. A big win against Glenelg recently, so it should be a good, decent matchup between two fairly tight teams.
Yep, tied at the top of the table, points-wise at least, anyway.
Shows how much attention I've been paying.
So there'll be
two good teams with lots of good players, so it should be a good match.
Some of the girls we should be looking out for.
Yeah, well, for Wilderness, recent state team players, Jess Page on the defence for Wilderness is very, very good.
Number 2.
Is she number 2? Yeah, number two for Wilderness. I think Julie Christie as well is potentially out there for Wildy as well. Not sure what number she is.
17, I think.
17. She was in the All-Stars team for the Australian National Games recently.
Strong tournament for Julie Christie.
Yeah, and Australian under-19 representative Hannah Goff, number 3, also very dominant player.
So for Brighton, in terms of Australian under-19 reps, Hannah will have a few teammates that she'll be up against tonight, I guess.
She will indeed.
What are we looking at here?
India Williams, number 8 for Brighton.
Number 20, Eloise Rowe.
Yeah, Eloise Rowe, Abby Thorne.
5, yep.
And then also backed up by a number of good young players. India Williams' sister, Zephyr, very good down there in attack.
Yep. Under the watchful eye of Mum, of course.
Yeah, under the watchful eye of Mum, for sure. Taylor Mangan, very good as well. Come from a very strong pedigree family in lacrosse. And then just strength all over the field, really, from Mel Williams down in attack. Yeah, right through the defence.
So if we're looking to put a score on it here, Luke, what are you thinking?
I don't think I think I'm fairly underqualified to make an assumption or a judge, but look, it'll probably be a decent game. I think Brighton will probably have the number, get the chocolates in the end, but yeah, I'm happy to be proven wrong as well. Maybe a close one. What about you? You've seen a few more games than I have, maybe? Commentated a few?
Yeah, yep. Yeah. No, not really. Not really. Only that I have a soft spot for Wilderness, being a coach out there previously. So
of course.
So I'll go for Wildy in what may be an upset.
For sure. Any recent imports to either team?
Well, I guess Julie Christie is she regarded as an import? Maybe
recent
maybe
import?
not. So she's here for work related.
Sure.
Interests, I guess. So she's a good import. She's a local import.
Oh yeah, Cassidy Doster. She must be Brighton's American. Is she number 14?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Anyway,
we'll find out.
We will find out. That'll be good. Two very underqualified commentators here about to commentate a top of the table match.
Yeah.
Hopefully waiting for the watchful eye of Charlotte winning.
Aye.
Beautiful.
That's loud. As the stick checks. So who's officiating tonight? Looks like we got
Belinda Rowland out there.
Belinda Rowland.
Yeah, it is Belinda Rowland.
Tammy Varga. And another one just hidden away in the back.
Oh, is that Tamron Afterhired as well?
Okay, yep.
Some good mix of youth and experience. She is number 23 for Wilderness.
4-13.
And in the goal for Brighton, is it Susie Lane?
Susie Lane.
Susie Lane.
Any relation to Penny? Do we know? No.
Not sure.
Okay. Right. We're just waiting for the final check being a regular thing. So I don't see...
I certainly think it'd...
as long as your stick is in order, Luke.
Which one?
Yeah, that's probably the problem. That's the problem.
My sticks are always in order, Craig. You know that. Ref asked me for a stick to be checked. I just go and hand it straight to them.
As you should. No fear, because
No
you know
fear.
all the umpires.
I'd like to think that's not the reason why I'd get away with a stick check. Probably because it's legal every time.
Yeah, no point playing with an
Game-worthy stick.
ungameworthy stick. You're only doing yourself a dishonesty.
Correct.
Righto, first face. Who have we got? Indy Williams and Julie Christie. JC.
JC, yeah. This face-off thing in the middle here is always intrigued me. It's a bit of a game of rock paper scissors, isn't it?
Is it called a face-off?
A centre
Centre draw.
draw.
Yeah, come on, Luke.
Well,
Flick out wide, and we got Abby Thorne. Aussie teammate Hannah Goth chasing down. They look to go to X, I reckon, here. No. Little do I know. So this is young.
almost a takeaway.
Yep.
She went hard there, bit really hard. As they go
Eloise
back
Rowe.
down behind the goal to Hayley Fuss. She's looking for a cutter. Might find one
Yeah,
too
good
in
cutting.
India Williams.
Got the back door of Jess Page there. You'd expect better from Jess, coming off an All-Star National Series as well. Brighton opened their account. Look at the involvement here of the young girls for the under-19 team. Eloise Rowe, Force Young as well, off to Indy Williams. Lower
Yeah,
away.
definitely a young team strolling back out towards the midfield. Not sure who's that number 5, Penny. Number 5 for Brighton. We don't have.
Abby Thorne.
That's Abby Thorne, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is too, yeah. And then, yeah, all the young girls down in attack as well.
Same draw, same girls. Again, same result. Julie
gets it
Christie goes across. Abby
again.
Thorne, yeah.
Someone might have to
She
mark her up a little bit better next time.
Eloise Rowe patrolling X here with, that must be Zeph Williams
Mm-hmm.
on the left, who also coming
Cut
off. Yeah, very good. Cutting Wildy apart at the moment.
So 2 easy ones. Cassidy Doster for Brighton. That name doesn't ring a bell. Maybe she's the...
Looks young.
She does look young, doesn't she? Maybe she's just another young girl coming through the stocks at Brighton. I know
Yep.
they've got a fair few, so... Nice little backdoor cut there and a goal out to the left hand.
Yeah.
Out into the space.
Controlling
Chamberlain had no
the
chance.
controlling the centre draw. Abby Thorne picking up both, down to X both times. Cut it. Righto. Another draw. Contested.
Just been informed.
Indy
Live on
Williams.
Facebook, live on YouTube. Get around it, everybody. Post some comments. Watch it all in HD. Pretty good venue out here at North Adelaide. These lights are exceptional, up there with the best in the league. As I believe that's Eloise Rowe has it taken away from her with no call there. Bit of a scrimmage in the middle to see who can come up with it.
Oh,
and who's that, number 7?
Lucinda Silvestri.
Silvestri
Yep.
and Casey Gowdy
Oh.
comes up with it, but they're just trying to find some space here, and they do finally get it out to Jess Page out on the wing, and she's got some wheels, so she'll push that ball down nice and hard into attack. She gets a bit of a push there, but seems to be all good in the eyes of the umpire over there, Tamron Afterhide. But Azzo picks it up.
Big
gets it
job.
back.
Big
Yeah.
job for Hannah Mathman tonight.
Big job.
Looks like she's
Yeah.
looking after Sarah Falcioni. Yep.
Yeah. Falcioni does push it behind on her left hand, gets a double team.
Drawing 2. There needs to be
She's
a...
still going.
Yep.
She gets a little flip there. Gets a little flip. They go back inside. Good triple team there by the Bombers. Gets it back out to Falcioni, who goes back down the wing, back behind the goal. Unfortunately, my vision's a little bit blocked by a nice white ute. But they do get one in.
There
Jess
we go.
Page.
Nice back door.
She gets the just tennis rackets it in. The backdoor cuts, not too dissimilar to the one Brighton just got on them. So they get one back. Goes 2-1.
Nice little play. Another backdoor cut there. Yeah, picked off high. Fuss lost her, and then in celebration of the recent French Open win. Ash Barty just belted that into the back corner, didn't she?
Correct. Really good ball movement and retention too there by the Wildy girls. Fairly easy in that situation to just try to pump one in there to a cutter.
Little change up in the centre draw. Jess Page moving in. Indy Williams. Silence is deafening out here.
It's like a early call on Wildy, so Brighton will get it through Williams and Thorne.
Yep, driving through that right-hand side again. Eloise Rowe. No, Mel Williams now. Indy. Zeph says I better get out the way. Mum's coming through. Oh, unlucky there to find Taylor Mangan. Good pick up. Julie Christie.
Gee, be good to have the 10-second clear in the men's game, wouldn't it? Make our lives a little bit easier.
Well, you'd
Trying to clear.
fall asleep thinking about what you're going to do with it. Good clearing here from Lucinda, straight down the middle, drawing plenty of attention and
do get
great
another
score.
one.
Yeah, very nice.
Wow, who
Hannah
was
Goff.
that?
Was Hannah Goff.
That was Hannah, was it? That was
Lovely
nice.
little take there. Good movement though, Lucinda coming down the centre of the field, drawing the attention from the defenders. Someone has to go eventually. Unfortunately for Brighton, leaving Hannah Goff open. Good skills on the way to Canada. Maybe later on, a couple of months' time, is it? Late August.
Late August, is it? I always sort of thought those tournaments were in July. Yeah, late July, over in Canada. I can't remember what city it's being played in, but it should be a really good trip for the girls.
Good take under pressure to beat the two. So another centre draw. Indy Williams comes up with it. Mum presents, not on. Oh, Jess chasing hard. No flags, which is good.
Yeah, Mum just laying down the law there. She
Yeah.
says, don't look at me and not give it to me, she says. Running down the wing here, gets around the corner a little bit there, but pulls out a double team and does try to go back to Mum, but unfortunately does get robbed of the ball, and Wildy will clear it out through Silvestri. She's in hot pursuit, though, by Abby Thorne, who plays good D, and a double team coming. She's going to have to go back now. She's dropped it, but she's got some wheels.
Oh.
That's all right. She may... Oh, it's fallen nicely for her. One back over the top. So they go again. Oh, Mel Williams now. Oh, there's going to be a trip call, I believe.
Just a minor trip. Silvestri into the defensive spot there. Just Page will double in.
Good ride there by Brighton to get the ball back. They're the 1%ers that count. And obviously what, it looked a little bit, one-sided early, but Wildy have even the ledger, and now it's looking like it could be a fairly close game.
Yeah, they're back in defensive shape now, Wilderness, crashing well to that little two-man game.
If Jess Page gets it here, she's got some wheels and some space upfield. Tell you what, that ball looks like it might be a bit of a greaser.
Might be an egg.
Makes a difference in the women's game, but certainly makes a difference in our game.
It might not be so unusual to find an egg out here at the in the chicken pen.
The home of the Roosters.
So Julie Christie doing a bit of work up and down the field here. Look to go to Falcione. No. Yes. Through X here. So nice cut there.
Couldn't quite handle the ball, yeah.
Silvestri again. Who we got now? It's hard to tell. These lights, the glare. That might be Ash Barant.
Ash Barant, yeah.
Number 11, yep. Nice little drive down the back corner here through X. Nothing on. Back to Falcione. Driving, drawing, pulling out, nothing on. One at the back corner, and nice save, I think.
Might have got a piece of that one. Did Susie Lane.
Yeah. Hard to...
Someone really has to move this ute.
All right, so we've got some information in that number 14, Luke. You're right. Is the import for Brighton?
Is.
Yeah.
Cassidy
Doster. She's out of UMass, I'm led to believe.
Oh, really?
So
Division 1, huh? Well, I believe it's Division 1 in men's. I don't know if it's the same in women. I'm assuming it would be.
Yep.
You don't have to move the ute. I was just kidding.
So Julie Christie
While Christian's in
fine
it.
to big
I don't know where
pass to
keys
the
are.
crease, not on. Off Wilderness. And the ball will go to Brighton, I believe it is.
I don't have them.
So a forced feed to the crease, turnover, clearing now. India Williams taking on Jackie Raymond, I think, down the far side there. Nice pass here. There's the girl in question, Luke. Cassidy Doster. Nice little roll inside. Handy on both sides. Looks like she's got a good handle.
You're right though. She did just fit in and look just like the young girls.
Yep.
So we were easily mistaken, but it's we'll apologise for that one, Cassidy, if you ever go back and watch the replay and the commentary.
She hasn't come out of the Trish Adams factory of lacrosse players.
She has not.
Nice save there, gobbled up. Nice settled ride now. Well manned up, woman on woman. Throughout the field here, there's a lot of space up the middle. Wilderness are playing very, very wide here. They would say they would look to go to Jess Page, but they go long again too.
Oh. Tell you what, they don't like to push the tempo too much, do they? They'll let the goalie will just hang out with it, and they'll just keep running around and trying to find something.
Well, it was a frantic start from Brighton. 2 backdoor cuts on 2 of their better players too, but they've settled it back down to 2-all, and it's been a bit of a arm wrestle since. Kelly Mack out to, is that Brokenshire? Fuss?
Brokenshire.
Here we go.
Number 1, is it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So Zeph now to. Oh, okay. We've got a.
Umpire
Yep.
Tammy Vargas says, "Oh, the cones are on the wrong line."
Oh, premature
My
whistle.
bad, guys. She
Yep.
says, "My bad. Someone move those cones, please."
It's very tough. The head must be in a spin. Mel Williams now in the back corner looking for a cutter. 2 cutters, well defended. ISO now for Zeph up the top on the left. Not too bad a defence there, I would have thought. Got the shot away and well backed up.
Yeah, so I learnt the rule about that over in the state team where umpire Tamron Ofterhides put the flag up for a foul inside the fan.
Yes.
If you just choose to drop the ball and not take the shot, then you get a free shot.
Yeah.
I would just think you just take the free shot every time, wouldn't you? Unless the goalie's not even in the goal.
Well,
it's a good cut from Doster there. Just doesn't seem to. There seemed to be no advantage to shoot the ball. I can't remember how many times I saw it happen over in Melbourne, but they don't tend to score very often from it.
Yeah, well, watching the final series for the NCAA, the girls over there in the US certainly do that. Drop the ball, have an open shot.
Yeah.
Free, is it nice little back door?
Oh,
Ooh.
she has dropped it. And Jess Page, she's got real wheels, and she just runs straight through everybody and just cleans it up.
Yep.
Oh, she's going to the rack here. Look at that power. Goes to Falcione. She's going to get on a step on the inside and shoots it. It goes wide, but it should be packed up. Potentially in the crease. I still can't see.
That shot from Sarah there, big one, bang. Copped a funny bounce, and it's ended up in mainline drive-ins. Away we go. So goalkeeper with the ball. We can put that down as a living choice shot of the night. Not on cage, but we'll go with the living choice shot of the night. Oh, okay, so we'll put that towards the living choice player of the game as well. Nice clear, nice ride. Good lacrosse here at the moment. Fiddling around with it up the top though. Brighton probably want to go through X again and get their cutting game happening. Mel Williams just directing from X. And here she goes. So the Brighton girls up the top will look to 1, 2, 3 cutters. Flags up. That can be a traditional veranda and roofing umpire of the night. Would they like that? Traditional verandas and carports and roofing and guttering and umpires. They've got everything else covered. For all your home extension improvements, yep, nice little back corner. So unlike traditional roofing and verandas, the Wilderness defence was leaking in the back corner.
Insert
Leaking from the back corner. Mel Williams was able to find her. And that's the quarter time.
Oh yeah, the replay is coming up
Oh,
here.
the bell.
She
So
just gets on the inside, barrels it in, and has a bit too much time to fake there on the corner and just faked out the goalie and
good positioning though.
popped it over the top.
Goalie was okay there. Just unfortunate one-on-one, hard to stop. Good centre draw with 30 to go. Doster here. Love a little bit of one-hand action. Pushing the envelope. Who we got there? Abby Thorne driving hard on the right. Gets some space and finds herself.
Oh, it does go in too.
Yeah, nice little shot there. That might have gone on the hip. Off stick side hip there on the bounce. Got herself open. One to beat. Got some speed and then put it straight in the ground.
Something like that.
So Abby Thorne, that puts 4-2 now, Brighton. We'll get a scoreboard check in a minute here. All the power, unfortunately, is going to the lights. No power to the scoreboard attendant. There he is. 3 and 4. Umpire's on. And well, the time clock is on, and what a very well-dressed man, too.
Yeah, he's probably the most well-dressed timekeeper I've ever seen in my life, that guy.
We might call him Father Time, I reckon. He is a real... Oh, also...
Do they have time for another one here? We might have to ask Father Time the question, but I doubt it. Haley Fuss does get it.
Haley Fuss, good defence out there.
Who's that out there?
That would be Megan Opie, I think.
Is she an American girl as well, is she, or is she an Australian girl?
Oh, I think she's an Australian girl.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. That brings a close to the first quarter. 4-2 Brighton, out to an early lead. 2 very early goals on cuts from Brighton. 2-0. Wildy strike back twice to bring it all to 2-2. A bit of an arm wrestle for a good 10-minute period there in that first quarter. Then Brighton just piled them on late.
I don't know.
Here we go. Direct from our sponsors here. The quarter time break.
John Wood here for Living Choice Fullerton, a luxury retirement village which is set to become the most exclusive retirement living address in Adelaide. Keith, what's your verdict?
I'm impressed, John. These apartments really do have the wow factor, and you can choose from spacious one-bedroom apartments through to ultra-luxurious penthouses.
Location, luxury, lifestyle and living well. Once again, Living Choice has ticked all the boxes.
Come and have a look at the stunning display apartment
And discover the new standard in retirement.
Back for the start of the second, Luke. 4-2 Brighton.
Yeah, a couple of handy goals there for Brighton at the end, like right at the death. So Dare
Change
say
of-
Wilderness won't be too happy about
Yeah.
that, so they'll be looking to go straight back to the goal here, and that's Hannah
A
Goff.
change up there at quarter time. Hannah Goff into the centre draw, and she immediate impact.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to break out this far side now. Julie Christie doing a mountain of work for Brighton up and down the lines. Coming off a good national series. Finding Hannah Goff now. Oh, she's open too, Julie. So that's a really good one too, isn't it?
Oh,
Very
she's got
nice
it.
goal. Very well played.
Julie Christie on the doorstep.
Poor
Banks another one for
communication.
Wildy.
Poor communication from the Brighton girls there. Just left. You see... we'll have a look
Yeah,
at the
that's
living
what
choice replay.
So Wildy get one early to make it 4-3, and Hannah Goff goes back into the middle again. See if she can repeat what she did before. Jess Page out there looks to clean it up, but India Williams gets the ground ball again.
Yeah.
Must be her third or fourth of the game easily.
Now a defensive matchup. So they've enabled... Wilderness have enabled Brighton the centre draw control, but they're doing okay defensively, matching up pretty well. They have a few switches out there, maybe some matchups being talked about there at quarter time. But nice and controlled here, Brighton through X. One cutter goes through, Eloise Rowe with the ball, back door to Indy Williams. And just like...
Do a cut. They really just got to play stick side of Williams on that cut. That's probably the third time she's done that tonight. As you just see there on the living choice replay. They just got to get on the inside, stick side as she's cutting to her right hand. Try to just block those lanes a little bit better.
Five 5-3. Goff and Williams again. U19 teammates. And great draw there to Abby Thorne, delivered on a platter. And she'll stream down and bring it into attack. Pretty disciplined, the Brighton girls here. Straight through to X. Couple of picks up high. Eloise Rose ducking down low, not on. Doster as well. Zeph Williams, ball and stick down to Doster now. Jess Page picks her up to Hayley Fuss. Across here. Across to Indy Williams. A little bit of an isolation happening. Good defence, good pressure there, good pressure. Oh, geez, it's unfortunate when that flag goes up. Not a lot you can do in this game, unfortunately. Very good save.
And again, the flag goes up, and
flag goes up, shot goes off, flag goes down.
Flag goes down. Yep.
So here we go again, Luke. Chamberlain now will just walk it up. Look at them part the sea here.
That's it. Just leaving the corridor wide open.
Big break, Jackie Raymond. Denied that time. One goes to the keeper. No. Look out.
Goes straight
Goff.
down the middle to Goff. That's
Just
a really good pass. And all of a sudden, instant fast break. She ducks her head, so there'll be nothing there from the umpires.
Good help defence.
And now they go back the other way, streaming down the middle.
Eloise Rowe. Covered there. Is that Ash? Oh no, it's Lucinda, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silvestri. Now control. Now out to
Hayley Fuss.
Hayley Fuss. Down through to Zeph Williams. On the left, have a left-handed feeder down there. All these right-handed cutters. Stray ball, and Eloise cleans up. Abby Thorne now on the wrong side for her, possibly.
Oh, she throws it a little wide for
a little bit sloppy there.
Zephyr Williams to handle. Throw it out of bounds, and Wildy will go on the clear.
So Jess Page will bring it in now for Wilderness. Look at them make some space. Look at them clear space. Pretty well disciplined here, but she goes to the keeper and she's missed the mark.
Has gone way over the top, but she has time to pick it up again.
Yep, the space created here, Wilderness.
How do we do that?
One to beat Jess Page. Here we go.
Charlotte Winnan, paging Charlotte Winnan. Where are you? Send us a message on the Facebook, please.
Well played, Jess Page. Oh, driving push. What's that? A driving bar check push. Minor foul. Yep, you can just watch from there for a minute. Join us in a minute. Okay, you're allowed back in. Sarah the ball off to Ash Brandt. Back to Sarah Falcioni. Clearing a big space in the bottom corner. Big job here for Abby Thorne. Good D. Finds someone open the bottom corner. A little bit too hard the pass. But the nice dewy ground of the chook pen keeps the ball in play. Ash Brandt mopping up. Jess Page having a little look here. She's opening up some space on the right-hand side. Down through X. Not sure we're allowed to use those terms, Martin, but...
double team comes.
Yep, Jackie Raymond. Good ball control, though. Good ball control, good retention. Jess Page has a little bit of space. Here we go.
3-second call.
Yep, too long in there. Out you get.
Too much standing around. 3 seconds is not moving your feet.
Play on, play on. Oh, she nearly forgot she was out there. Up the top, Julia.
Oh, they let her walk in.
Yeah.
Oh, she puts
gosh.
it wide. That's
Harder.
all right, though. They got the backup.
They do have the backup. It's probably harder to miss from there than it is to throw it into the goal.
Yeah, she probably would like to have that one back, I would think.
Julie Christie, the well, she's an American. She's a local, but she's American, yes. So Sarah here just lining up the dominoes one by one here. She'll get the ball back and have a big isolation at X. Oh,
The takeaway.
no, that's right. Very small bubble for Jackie Raymond. Good defence from Indy Williams. Picked up and away she goes. Maybe Jackie's bubble had popped earlier, so it doesn't count second time around.
And Brighton have the ball still now in their attack line. Looks like India Williams cleans the ball back up again to Abby Thorne. Goes up the top to recent import Doster. She goes down the alley. She gets on the inside, actually. She's going to put one away, and she does. Doster, 43 career assists, joins the, what's that? I believe it's the Minutemen in the women, but it must, in the men, sorry, it must be the Minute Women.
The second women. Second.
The second.
Seconds, not minutes.
Anyway, Cassidy Doster, 100-point club in the NCAA over there, gets her second goal of the game.
Could be, yep.
I think.
So, Stacey Appleton, Tracy Rice, how's the volume going now? Can you hear us loud and clear? Kelly Mack picks up the ball there. Ash Brandt, good pressure. Abby Thorne, good ground balls here. Flicks out the back.
We're just going to have to get through a few. That's all right, though.
Christie, yeah, good stick there, good stick.
She does have a few, yeah. Straight back up to Jess Page. Good work there in the ground ball game from Wilderness.
Lucinda Silvestri opened up on the left. Good.
Oh, she does
great
pump it to
D
the
there.
middle, but someone is right back in to pick it back up again. I don't know who that is, number 9 for Brighton.
That looks like it. Jordan Heinrich, is it?
Jordan Heinrich.
And she'll, oh.
Ooh, there's a big push. That's all right. Azzo doesn't mind a bit of push and shove. Doster again. Pulls out.
Welcome to the commentary box, Martin.
Yeah, good to be here, Shicks. Thank you. It's a top of the table clash. Good to have Friday Night Lights back.
It is. It is.
And your first effort for the year, Shicks.
Been a few false starts, but I'm happy to be here at this well lit up arena, rivaling the hockey fields behind us too. I would think for lumens. Brighton bringing the ball back in now. Mel Williams up the top, across there to Hannah Mathwin. Nice controlled offense. 2 through at X for Brighton. Cutters come down, nothing on. ISO Doster again has said, I've had enough of watching.
Yeah, she goes the little shake and bake, the stutter step, rocks back and gets topside, but unfortunately just kind of walked right into Bryony Chamberlain's strength there. Low shot, bottom corner, just puts a stick in the way and grabs the ball back and they'll go on the clear.
Yep, they'll set up their... we got...
Looks like 6-3.
yeah, 6-3.
Yep.
But Shix, speaking of lights, there is a good news. All the men's finals are going to be under lights this year, which is good. Obviously, being held a week earlier. Then the Azzo just goes in and puts it bottom corner. Just found a way to get inside, and just put it past Susie Lane.
Pretty much the Azzo version of the Dusty Don't Argue. She just goes straight through and says, "Get out of my way, I'm scoring."
Replay here.
Yeah.
The Brighton defender there, who's that? Heinrich. She had no chance. Azzo says, "Get out of my way, I'm going to the goal." And
Marty,
gets one
that
back.
is good news for the men, but it is a ladies' evening tonight. What about the women? What's happening there with the finals?
So that they will be the semi-finals, which will be the prelim final for the men. That'll be at clubs, and then the prelim final and the grand final will both be at North Adelaide Oval. So all other grades will be there for the grand final. So they'll have top billing on the grand final nights,
Good.
which is
So
which
they
is
should.
great.
So they should. Standalone grand final for the women. It's a great idea.
I'm just excited. We might get a afternoon game for the Div 1 men, maybe.
If you make it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't saying that we were making
I know-
it. Not the way we're playing
I
at the
know
moment.
we're out at the home of the Roosters, but don't count your eggs, your chickens before they hatch, Martin.
That's right.
As I said, not the way we're playing at the moment. We're a long way off.
Well, with a couple of injury returns and recent American additions, you might find yourself with a couple of extra guys before too long.
Oh, here's hoping.
If not, you just have to get it done on your own.
So in the women, how many imports do we actually have? Do you know, Shix?
Here tonight, I
Or
believe.
just in general?
Oh, okay. Let's say 4.
We have to get it out on the Facebook if you know the answer to that question.
Yep.
Let us know, we see or not.
0.5.
0.5, yeah. I certainly met the other night there a Sturt girl who's out as well.
Okay, good.
Not sure of her
Good to
name.
see her next game.
Yeah, next game she'll be on next. So that would make 3 or 2.5, depending on which way you're looking at it.
We'll go with 3 because Julie Christie doesn't play like a half player.
Yeah, and what other
Great
teams have we
intercept
got?
there.
We know certainly Burnside don't have one.
Okay. Not sure Glenelg.
Glenelg don't. Fairly sure that Woodville don't.
That was Jackie Newmarch.
Jasmine Newmarch.
Jazz Newmarch.
Part of the state team is one of the younger girls
She was.
coming up for a bit of experience.
Yep. Nice calculated clear again. Jess Page, just give her plenty of space and catch me if you can.
Yeah, she could just run past the whole defence probably. She's got some serious wheels.
Jackie Raymond.
Advantage there.
Jackie Raymond's not scared of going for a run. Neither Lucinda, some good athletes.
Oh, she's going to get a yellow card too. Going to be for
Okay. So that is our
Mel Williams.
traditional
Going to the sin bin.
verandas and carport and doors and gutters and yellow cards.
And referees.
Yeah.
They do a good job over there at Traditionals.
Yeah.
They'll build anything you want. So for any home improvement, as Hannah's
Great.
Hannah
score.
Goff.
straight on the crease there and straight in the goal and brings it back to a 1-goal game.
Ask the top corner, how you doing?
Pass.
Nice little lob over the top there from Sarah Falcioni.
Well, the pass from Sarah really asked her to do a little more than she needed to. Goff good enough to collect.
Probably lucky for Goff
See
that
if we
the
can get that on the
goalies
on
can't,
the replay
can't come
here.
out
Free,
and,
nice
just-
tight.
and hit them.
Yeah.
Bang. As Sammy Kilford would say, straight up into the cookie jar there.
Mm.
Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies, I believe, is the expression.
So into the last 30 seconds here with... Now, Brighton did some damage here in the first quarter. Do you reckon they'll be able to do it again?
They will be looking, although it looks like Goff has made a little difference in the centre draw, but Indy
Just
Williams.
opening up here.
Yeah, very good in there. Very good. She'll
They
be
just
very good for Australia when they go to
getting
Banff. I think
outworked,
they're going
but
to Banff.
JC, she picks it up.
Well, the scary thing is she's Indy's eligible again, and Hannah
Go, girl.
just
Oh, they
is
could get
going
another
up
one here. They got 3 players over the top. Can
Yeah.
she get on the inside?
straight in. Oh, great
Oh,
save
she
by
can't.
Susie Lane, and
Gee.
it's time.
So time was running out. Father Time was out there again with
It
the
was.
clock. What was that? We had Jackie Raymond. Little bit of panic crept in on the left. Had 2 girls on the inside. Had Azzo on the inside. Went for the shot herself. And why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, on the
That's it.
almost on the break.
Yep. You always got to look off your teammates. Shout out to Todd Bartlett if you're watching.
But I can, Todd Bartlett.
I'm just messing with you, Todd. You know I love you.
I think his dad's a horse trainer. He puts the blinkers on him, so he cannot see anything else out there. And
So what impressed you in the first half there?
well, I really liked early. Brighton's cutting game was really good. Caught Wildy napping early on, especially those first 2 or 3 goals. They've got clear game plan. 2 at X, 1 lefty, 1 right. They cut up a storm through the centre of the field there. Brighton girls, very good stick handlers. Under 19 girls are matching up well. Mel's leading them perfectly down there to go to 6. Wildy on the other hand, a little bit more controlled, a little bit more disciplined, I guess you would say. When the goalkeeper gets the ball, their clear is spread and stretched. They give their runners plenty of space. Jess Page especially, plenty of space to catch and run, get the ball down, and hoping to draw 1s and 2s from the Brighton defence. And they just keep finding open girls, and they're good enough to hang about at the moment. 6-5. I mean, if Jackie Raymond scores that there, we're talking about a 6-all game at the half, and it's been a pretty tight tussle.
Yeah, so it should be a pretty good game in the second half, but we're going to have a bit of a message from our sponsors, and we'll be back with you very soon.
John Wood here for Living Choice Fullerton, a luxury retirement village which is set to become the most exclusive retirement living address in Adelaide. Keith, what's your verdict?
I'm impressed, John. These apartments really do have the wow factor. You can choose from spacious 1-bedroom. Come and have a look at the stunning display apartment
And discover the new standard in retirement living. John Wood here for Living Choice Fullerton, a luxury retirement village which is set to become the most exclusive retirement living address in Adelaide. Keith, what's your verdict?
I'm impressed, John. These apartments really do have the wow factor, and you can choose from spacious 1-bedroom apartments through to ultra-luxurious penthouses.
Location, luxury, lifestyle and living well.
Welcome back to the Chook Pen. Welcome back for the third quarter. We're just coming right in here as Tammy Vargas sets up the girls for a centre draw.
In what was the world's shortest halftime break, I believe.
It was 5 minutes. We did talk a bit through the middle, so.
So Wilderness start this half an extra player. The yellow card is still in effect.
Mel Williams still in the sin bin.
Little pre-check there, not picked up Ash Brandt.
Good check again.
Good pick up though, defensively from Hannah Mathman. 3 Wildy girls swarming all over. A goalkeeper open, goes across.
Oh, they're going to throw it out of bounds.
Near a pass.
Maybe
Thorne.
not.
Very good ride, Wilderness. Got some plans in place here, so let's see if they can strike back on the board. Goff up the top centre. Jess Page without an opponent. Bottom corner open, not on. Good slide from Hannah Methwin.
Oh, she is on, really on.
Yeah.
But
Jackie
they
Raymond.
just sort of let her go on the bottom corner there, but oh well.
The girls, Wildy girls are a little bit gun shy after her missing the late in the last half, maybe. Bit of pace here, Jess Page. Back corner, Azzo says, Baltimore girls. Shocking.
Oh, wow,
pass.
that's...
It's not a great feed there by Azo.
And now
That's the
flag.
hospital. Oh, now they're going to be matched up even because they stopped the time, and she's going to sit in the bin as well, whoever that was, that check.
Jess Page, I think it was. No?
Ash
Barron.
Ash Barron. Big no-no, goes for the big swipe, and she can have a couple of minutes to think about her behaviour. Just
All
like what we
even.
do in the classroom, hey?
All even
Yeah.
out.
Absolutely. Time out.
Abby Thorne, and now here we go. Brighton.
buddy
go
class, whatever it
man
is.
up.
So will they go offside here? I reckon Wilderness are offside here. Yep. 3 seconds. But they're actually going to pull them all the way back because they're offside.
Restart. Doster. The
So it looks like we've got a still 5 on 5 at the moment, or is it, no 6 on 5.
Brighton man up. We
Some
mentioned-
good
we already mentioned
recovery
that.
from Jess.
Someone was talking about a delay. I'll tell you where the delay is, Marty. It might be you. 5-second delay.
5 seconds, is it?
Abby Thorne. Good opening up here.
Oh,
Doster.
good
straight
save.
off the noggin.
Yeah.
Bryony's not sure where that's gone, but
Rattled the bird cage. Zeph down the bottom corner. India collects. Good pick off though. Jess Page under pressure. Silvestri 2-on-1. We've got a shovel signal from the umpire, and it's going Wildy's way.
Don't know what that was all about.
Yep.
Maybe a cover?
That was yeah.
Was that the covering call?
Must have been, yep. Back to Jess. Extra man Brighton, so they should be okay.
I'm interested to hear about anyone on the Facebook that knows what is the deal with one-handed defending in women's lacrosse when you're off ball. I've always wondered, and I think someone out there might have the answer. If you're standing off ball, one hand on your stick, don't know what the deal with that is, but if someone can answer, that'd be awesome.
Great coverage there from LSA TV as Abby Thorne comes down into attack on the left.
who do we have on the tube there, Shix?
Well, they're all watching, Marty. We've got them all watching at the moment. 20 keen viewers.
Shooting space call there. Not sure what's going on, but I think it was a shooting space call.
Okay. Thought a shot went off there. And
I think it probably still went off anyway, but can't run in front of the player shooting, I believe, so it'll be a free shot now, a penalty shot to, who's that? Who's 20?
Eloise Rowe.
Eloise Rowe.
Eloise
Good
Rowe.
pick up.
And Hannah Goff just takes off down the
Yeah,
field.
she's got some wheels, there's no doubt about it.
She's got Hayley.
Force, yeah, good cover there, Hayley
Oh,
Force.
just loses the ball though.
Pocket's
Little
probably
bit of a-
not quite deep enough.
Got some tenacity though, Hannah Goff, and collects her own spill. Mops up. Jess Page, top centre. So Wildy are back to even by the looks, 6 apiece. As Jackie Raymond carries the ball high. Now I think...
Is it 6 apiece? Oh, as in 6 apiece on the field,
6
right.
apiece on
Yeah,
the field,
6-5 the scoreline still. But
Jackie
yeah, all
Raymond.
even on the field as Ash Barron's yellow card time runs out. Brighton not able to make amends on the scoreboard. Falcioni sends one a little wide, but they will give the ball to Brighton on the backup.
Turnover.
You just don't want to give Brighton too many cracks at the offense. They do have a pretty good offense.
So what they haven't been able to do is get too many transition goals. Brighton, they've been very settled down in the offense. Wildy been picking up pretty well through the midfield here. As you can see, the cluster that they have, one-on-one all over the field. Wildy matching them for feet. Azzo's run a mile to catch up with
Quick restart by
Vicky
Michaela.
Varga. Yep. So now a settled play here for Brighton. See if they can muster something up. They've got to go to Mel Williams, and she has to order the girls around. Give me some space.
They've
Seth.
just got to
Give
make
me
sure
some
that they don't
space.
let them get topside.
Yep, good crashing there. Jess Page, good solid D in the bottom corner. Doster up high, looking to size up. Sylvester, good help D though. Barron, good D all over there, Woody. And they've matched up well again, so very good up the top there.
Yeah,
Doster.
defensively, Wildy are doing very good as it just gets inside and Bryony
good saving.
high to high.
She's got that little blue and white rag hanging out the back of her hat. Good save, Jess Page, plenty of space. Ball goes upfield. These Woody girls just love to catch and run. It's great to see. A little bit quiet. Julie Christie, open girl, the crease. Hannah Goff pulls it out. We'll just have a settled play here. So Wildy haven't been overly threatening in the settled piece down there on offence. Brighton have them covered. I expect Azzo to come into the game a bit more shortly. Good driving here, Barron. She needs to dump that off, but she doesn't.
Across the body. Now, is that inside the inner circle for a free shot?
Yeah.
Looks potentially like it will be, but it
Yep.
looked to me like she was probably a bit further from the goal, but yeah.
No, it looks like it's in the outside fan
Outside fan, yeah.
because Abby Thorne's able to sit inside there.
Christie to Azzo. Azzo on the bottom corner.
Azzo just needs to make something happen here. She just needs to say, get out of my way. That's it. She'll get topside.
She's been pretty well looked after from
she
Hannah
has been.
Matherin. Her passing's been off. She's turned the ball over 2 or 3 times, Azzo. It's hurting Wilderness. They need good possession. They need good options down there.
It's a good check. Hannah Goff wins it back for Wilderness, does she?
That might have been a pre-check.
Pre-check, so she'll get it back. Good hustle there to get the ball back.
Yep.
Hopefully they can capitalise here.
I think they got to look at their matchups here, Wilderness. They need to attack the girls who they have a little bit of superiority over. And right away, Sylvester goes straight at one of the big guns, Indy Williams. Not on. Well covered.
Speaking of well covered chicks,
Yes, I am.
traditional verandas will certainly get anything that you want covered in the best time, best quality. Do you know 30 years experience, chicks, with the Suttons?
I believe every minute of it.
So we do thank traditional verandas for their support of Lacrosse's ATV.
Drove past your house today, Sudsy. Still looking good, mate.
Still standing.
Little bit unimpressed to see no Glenelg flag waving out the front, but I'll forgive you this one time.
Azzo now on Mickey Varga in the bottom corner. Not as threatening as we've seen before. The cold weather might be getting to Azzo, I think.
Definitely with those long skins.
Yeah. Maybe the skins might be not doing their job.
So she's got a serious power advantage here. She needs to just get topside, have someone cut through for her. At the moment, she's just standing back, waiting for something to happen. She does get one in, and they do get a goal on the cut from Goff. It's a great feed. So yeah, a bit tentative on the try to get on the hands there from Brighton. They're just sort of waiting and standing back and letting the girls from Wildy make stuff happen on the cut as you see it on the...
Thorne could do that. Right shoulder, right hand side, defended well, took space away, gave her left. Awkward catch.
Just quietly, how good was the camera work from Christian up there?
It was very good.
He does do an awesome job there, and we thank Christian for his superb work on the camera.
Has a superior filming angle thanks to that white ute as well.
Julie Christie gets the pre-check, so she'll pick it up, and Woody scatter like mice.
They got players everywhere here. They should run almost straight in and score on. She pulls back out. Who's that? Ash Barron.
So much for the quick whistle there. What happened to the quick whistle, quick play? Umpire had to thaw the pea out before she could blow it.
I think there's some rules around it.
So they're allowed to restart if they want, but they lose any advantage of the player not being there. So
Azzo, bang, and that puts Wildy up for the first time tonight. Little step back. Have a look at that little move there, Lukey, being a left-hander yourself. Have a look on the Living Choice replay. Azzo at the top here. Look at the foot drop back. Mickey Varga goes the wrong way. Azzo says, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah, she actually taught me that move, so thanks very much, Azzo.
From range as well.
Yeah, from range.
7-6. Tight game. I think Brighton have got a cluster of goals in them here.
Potentially. They haven't seemed to, with 4 and change left in the third quarter. Williams will get something going.
Oh, that's
They have
unlucky.
potentially
Play
the
on.
advantage,
Oh,
yeah.
there you
It's
go.
going to the fast break. Will she give it off to Mum? No, she won't.
No, she won't. Oh,
She
good cut.
gives it off to Doster instead. She gets triple teamed as well. Now there is a flag.
There's a
Now,
flag
guys, we
there.
are just having some technical issues with this sound. We hope to have remedied it, but if you can let us know, apparently it's a little bit delayed by about 5 seconds. So if you can let us know whether we've fixed it.
Marty, just flick it over to 4G, mate. We're up to
Yeah,
4G
yeah.
these days. 5G in dedicated areas. And you can't give quality of a 100-point career UMass import Doster space like that. Free shot. Not a problem in the world. Living choice replay will show us here. The restart. Woody spread. Hard to cover. In on the left. And a good shot. Bryony Chamberlain, no chance to save that one. Now we're back at 7s. Goff to the middle. Indy Williams. The centre draw.
Ten to 15. Yeah.
Contested ground ball here. Abby Thorne again. That might have come off Brighton last. Ooh, that's an unlucky call.
Sorry about the... HD or on YouTube, however it is you're watching it tonight, as score has been even back up here and turning into really quite a good game as Abby Thorne just kind of plays keepy off with a few people and Hannah Mathwin run into her strong left hand. Drops it for a second, but manages to pick it up, and the young gun Bombers will go to work on offense through Taylor Mangan. She runs into some trouble too in Gowdy.
Good D.
It was good D. They play quite a flat D up the top and send them back to the inside to the double team.
Oh, gee whiz. You know what? She mirrored her all the way there. Gave her nothing.
Shooting space call there. I'm not sure Abby Thorne was going to shoot that ball.
Through 3. She's going to throw the wobbly through the crowd ball.
Yeah, probably was going to pull out of that shot, I would have thought.
Oh, I don't know there was a shot even on.
No. They send 3 people, and Williams goes for the check side backhand.
Shovel.
Yeah.
Shovel.
Good old shovel shots. Might have to whip that one out tomorrow, hey, Coach?
Yep. You can do that. You might be spending some time alongside me.
Might be.
So here we go, Brighton. Locked at 7.
They really try to pull off the bottom corner on those. When they get the ball behind the goal, they're trying to dodge that bottom corner, pull one of the defenders off the line, and the girl on the other side really has to cover all the way back around the crease because you can't run through the crease in this game.
Yep.
And that sort of leaves them a little bit susceptible one-on-one at X with no defender. They can just sort of
ISO on the right
go and feed.
side.
Williams gets in and has a shot, but Bryony Chamberlain, she saves again. I tell you what, she's come up with 3 pretty clutch ones in this quarter.
She picks them up off the shin pads pretty well, doesn't she? Good clear, good gather. Oh, she's under trouble here. Oh,
it's just a costly mistake there.
Yeah.
Just needed to keep it going with only 30 seconds to go. She really needed to make that play. Oh, they managed to get it back though.
Oh.
And they've turned it over again. Probably Brighton maybe 1% ahead in this game, only on little things like riding,
the cowbell
keeping
has
the ball.
Sounded. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Father
time is on.
Oh, by Abby Thorne.
Really charged hard to the rack.
And there it is.
And with about 3 seconds to go, just
have a
like
look
they
at the
did in the first.
Living choice replay. Sneaks inside, splits the double, and straight past Bryony. And that's not the way that Wilderness would have wanted to finish that quarter.
They had a chance then, Woody. They had a chance, ball and stick to clear and to cancel out any sort of offence from Brighton. Failed to do that. Turned it back over, and then they missed a crucial ground ball down there as well. So there'll be a few things I need to talk about here at three-quarter time. As the black puffy jackets come out.
Yeah, the difference in the game at the moment is just probably one mistake on behalf of Wildy.
Good defence on both on both teams. As the Zebras are here just having a quiet little talk to themselves. You'll see them roll past in a second. Wonder what they're talking about. Hopefully not what sort of influence they can have in the fourth quarter, because this game is worthy of a top of the table clash.
If you need to. We're just going to duck off, and we'll be back after these.
Most exclusive retirement living address in Adelaide.
It's through to ultra-luxurious penthouses.
Location, luxury, lifestyle and living well. Once again, Living Choice has ticked all the boxes.
Come and have a look at the stunning display apartment
And discover the new standard in retirement living. John Wood here for Living Choice Fullerton, a luxury retirement village which is set to become the most exclusive retirement living address in
Because I will get roasted.
I
will get roasted.
We're back. We are back. How's the sound lag here? Has our technical director managed to rectify the situation?
Not as of yet. Everything seems to be coming through clear and correct here, so still not quite sure what's going on. We're going to try and sort something out soon.
Some people saying on the Facebook, cheers for the shout-outs, still delayed, so hopefully if you are watching and you've still got the sound on and you haven't turned us off, we'll hopefully try and have that fixed before too long, but if not, yeah, either way.
Contested ground ball, Indy Williams. So Brighton taking control again.
Got a sort.
Brighton taking control again through the centre draws. Zeph down to Mel, up to Abby Thorne. Good control here, Doster as well.
This is a really important play here for Wilderness. They really need the ball back and to not let Brighton get their 10th goal of the game here, because the 3-goal lead will, open it up to the biggest lead of the game. And it'll just about be too much, I would have thought.
Yeah, they need some control here. Put another nail in the coffin. Abby Thorne's done a lot of work, and she's drawn a flag, and she's drawn a traditional roofing yellow. No.
No yellow card?
Free shot. No, I don't think Tammy Varga hasn't pulled the yellow out, but I think it will be one of those free shots as they look to stack the side to our right-hand side here, Sheiks. You see the 3 Brighton girls ready to cut towards the ball.
Good save.
There was a good save. Mel Williams backs it up at the back there for Brighton as she lobs it over the top to her daughter, India, and she's going to have a shot and she'll score another one. Just not checking up the defence there, as there's looks to be something going on here. There's another yellow card coming out. A yellow card, another one for, who's that? Looks like Lucinda Silvestri, as she might have copped a piece of her head on the way through.
No, well, there wasn't any complaining, so I must have just went through the bubble. The old Mr. Matey.
Anyway, whatever yellow cards and popping the bubbles are like, they Brighton have a 3-goal lead here, and Wildy are going to have to do some charging forward, otherwise they're going to find themselves out of this game quick.
They are. Some control off the draw. Jess Page knows what's required, and she's made a great effort to get to that.
Yeah, she's good.
Needs to go to the centre of the field. There's a foul being called. Play on Azzo. A little bit low for her liking. She doesn't like them down there.
No, she likes them up.
She
Nice and high. She just does the hustle and she'll... She goes the one hand for beginners, but it's all good. Christie picks it back up. No, okay. Still
playing around with it, Wildy, down there.
Just appear to have lost a little bit of run, Wildy. They don't look to be as energised as they were sort of this time.
Yeah, they're a bit flat, 3 down. They're not sure how they're going to come back.
Yeah, now they're going to start to put pressure on the goalkeeper as well, as Hayley Fuss looks to corral her back behind the goal, and she will run. She's just going to run laps around the goal here, is she?
Yeah,
she has found Jess Page now, which is good for Wildy as they try to get it back up the field, but in hot pursuit.
They've just got to stay composed here, make some space.
Oh, it's bobbled out there, but it seemed to work out if briefly.
Oh, no.
Brighton
Cassie
will just
Gowdy.
get it straight back out. Casey Gowdy, though, she does get it back, does she? No, she's dropped, and Brighton pick it up again.
So that was a costly turnover.
Indeed.
Gell down as Varga down to the back corner. Plenty of space. Indy Williams across to Taylor Mangan.
Taylor Mangan, 19. She looks to go. Oh, she gives her the head and shoulders fake and just pops at top corner.
Eloise Rowe.
Was Eloise Rowe, was it? Yeah, it was too.
Our audio's back. Let us know if we can, because everything on our end seems to be all clear. But as we have a quick look at the Living Choice replay.
I think Tracy Rice was on dial-up internet, but she's now clicked into the NBN and she's got the feed up to scratch. Thanks, Trace, for sticking with us through our technical dramas.
But do give us a bit of a thumbs up if we are back on track. We love to bring you the best quality we can here and wherever we can.
Wildy coming away with this. They're going to need...
Yeah, back behind the goal, Raymond, and Jess Page coming through for a shot. She throws it just straight into the goalie. And goalie says thanks very much.
Yep. That score is correct. So there you go. Panic times.
Oh, Hannah Mathwin too rolls into an open goal and gets another one.
Yeah, well deserved for her tonight. She's been playing quite well on Azzo. So there you go. There's a little bit of scoreboard pressure now.
Might be my prediction coming through. It's probably the first time I've ever gotten one right as I make a call that it's over with 5 minutes to go, but still happy to be proven wrong, Chicks. What do you say? 11-10?
I said...
Wildy got to mount the comeback here, though.
Yeah, no, they're under pressure up front, not making good decisions now, turning the ball over, player down, and Brighton are just starting to capitalise. So very good lacrosse here, but another centre draw. Goff v. Doust. Is it Doust? Yeah, Doster.
Bloody hell.
Looks like we're still having a few sound problems, so we'll try and get those ironed out for the next game. Coming up in the second game of this doubleheader tonight on Lacrosse SATV is Burnside Bears versus Sturt Devils. So should be a decent game there too. Two teams that are fairly evenly matched. Close game last time they played. Both teams at full strength now as well, and that should be a beauty.
Well, it's pretty bad, pretty hard for us here on delay to bring you this game, but we'll keep battling away.
We're just going to have to start just predicting goals in advance and looking 10 to 15 seconds ahead of the play. So if you can do it, I'll be impressed.
Oh, yeah, we will. We'll have to
do some fortune telling.
Mangan drive in the back corner, good cover Page, wiping away. Space behind goals for her to play D. Outlet pass. Doster drawing two. Fuss now with some space. Some help D coming from Christie if required. Space through X. So good structures here from Brighton. Plenty of space, plenty of opportunity, driving, plenty of cuts. Defensively, Wilderness have been okay tonight.
Yeah, just a couple of, easy ones to get started and a couple of recent ones a bit too easy. But other than that, very even game. And Wildy's definitely deserved there. Doster gets another one. She just sort of steps topside, turns back to her right hand and puts it low and away. Our producer Marty's lost us, unfortunately, and I'd give you the living choice replay if I could, but hopefully you guys caught that one. Obviously, this is coming to you 15 seconds as a delay, but
great little
Doster.
roll. Great little roll on the right. She's thrown a
Great
couple on
shot.
the left. That's her fourth tonight, so if she hangs around long enough, she'll be racking up another 100 points for her career if she's over here long enough.
She might have 100 points in a season instead of 100 points in her whole career.
Yeah. No, she's playing very well. Very impressive too. So what are we looking at here, Luke? We've got Indy Williams with 4. Cassidy Doster, the American import out of UMass, with 4. We've got 2 to Abby Thorne. She's done a mountain of work up and down the field. And singles, I think, to Eloise Rowe, Hannah Mathwin, and Zeph Williams.
We're looking to find a living choice player of the game, are we?
We are. I'm angling at it. Yep.
Yeah.
You're able to predict that. So if you can predict the next goal scorer, that'd be good. Hannah Goff's been great for Wilderness, 3 goals. Her defensive efforts have been pretty good.
Yep.
Azzo's got 2. She's thrown a couple of